First and foremost, we're going to give you the definitions of some of the eating disorders we will be mentioning today in our presentation. There are more eating disorders than what you see on this list, but we chose some of the more common ones, and we're going to be mentioning these in our presentation. So the first eating disorder we're going to talk about is anorexia nervosa, commonly referred to as just anorexia. This is an eating disorder characterized by the maintenance of a body weight well below average through starvation and or excessive exercise. Individuals suffering from anorexia often have a distorted body image, and this is commonly referred to as body dysmorphia, meaning that they view themselves as overweight even though they are not. So people with anorexia can look in the mirror and see themselves as a much higher body weight than they're actually at, and essentially they starve themselves, deprive themselves of calories, or exercise excessively, so they're burning off more calories than they're taking in, resulting in an unhealthy low body weight. The next type of eating disorder is bulimia nervosa, commonly called bulimia. People with bulimia engage in binge eating behavior that is followed by an attempt to compensate for the large amount of food consumed. So they will purge, so they'll take in a lot of food and then purge, or they will take laxatives. Sometimes they'll exercise excessively, but basically people with bulimia will sit down and eat a whole bunch of food. So they'll just take in a lot at a time and then immediately try to be rid of everything that they took in. And then the last type of eating disorder that you'll find in our presentation is binge eating disorder. This is a disorder recognized by the American Psychiatric Association. So binge eating disorder is similar to bulimia in that people will take in a significant amount of calories. So they'll sit down and basically they have trouble controlling the amount that they take in. So they'll eat a whole bunch, but unlike with bulimia, these people don't attempt to get rid of the calories. Instead, they just, they start to feel distressed. So they'll feel guilty, or they'll feel embarrassed, they'll feel shameful, and just bad about themselves in general. And these emotions, so these feelings of distress are what make binge eating disorder different than just simply overeating. So we'll go ahead and move on with our presentation, but just know these are the definitions for some of the eating disorders we'll be chatting about.